Are we rolling?
Yeah.
Is Cathal going to get changed for him? Or?
Gaylinn is sponsored by Camile Thai. Good mood Thai food, locally sourced and homegrown right here in Ireland. Tá sé bhgéisteach le Gaylinn, the new bilingual podcast with Ciarán and Cathal, where we explore the worst, weird and wonderful of Gná Hathi an Tail, from the football pitch to the club. So whether you're fully fluent or starting from scratch, brushing up on your Gaeilge never sounded so good. Meet your new gay besties. Hello geek, Jim Ratasha, what is the crack and fáilte hig Gaylinn? Lumsa Cian.
I'm Cathal.
Agus is Misha Ciarán.
Sorry, sponsored. Our Gade César and we're already sponsored. Tá Broner, I am Gofflishin.
We're co-airbish about this partnership. Shout out to our girl Audrey and Camile Thai.
We love you, Queen. We've got lots of exciting stuff coming up with Camile Thai over the next couple of weeks, including how to order your bia tailanish as Gaeilge. We might not be able to tell you where to find a gorge man, but we know exactly where to find a gorge massa man. Am I right, ladies?
Oh, God.
I'm personally sorry for anyone who has to listen to that. Before we kick off with Ábhar na Seachtaine, how about we introduce ourselves to the audience? Obviously, I'm very well known, but you two need to introduce yourself to the audience. So, Cadas Adamdeeb, what do you do? Carvasdeeb, and what's your relationship like with Teangacha na Gaeilge? Go on, Cathal Lannert.
Okay, Cathal is an dom, agus is a sportliche me. And yeah, I suppose, like anyone, I suppose, rinne me more hard test, agus like Dailum Gaeilge, agus like Thomas Shanna, her boss Gráinne, or like in Acala Dangan, so like I had a good kind of understanding of Irish growing up, and like for me like H2 in my hard test.
All right.
Sorry, humble brag.
Ní cuivan live H2 because
no.
That was before your time or after your time.
Yeah, Ciarán is leaving certain cave.
In the hedge school.
I know I don't look it, but what can I say, girls?
So yeah, like my relationship with Irish growing up was like quite good, and I had a lot of Gaeilge, but I suppose once you leave school and you go to university, you kind of get that little bit rusty. So like a long Gaeilge ach tá she's nice rusty.
Slay.
What's your excuse?
I'm Ciarán. I'm from Crumlin in Dublin, up the Doves. I work as a creative director and I teach marketing courses. So being gacla on a different like. It's even on Gaeilge ach is follow mega homeland. I am very much a learner. But that's what I'm here, girls. I've always wanted to be fluent, and I've kind of done like bits of courses here and there over the years. I'm actually currently on a 332-day streak on Duolingo, so watch out, Gaeilge, because I'm a chock for your job now. Every single one of you. I actually did Irish for a primary teaching course, Cúpla Bliain ó Shin. I was really my heart touched to reach when I was 24 because I wanted to be a Moontor Bumskull.
Imagine you teaching kids.
I'm not ruling it out yet, to be honest. You know, I think I'm kind of on the same level. I just want to work with people that are shorter than me, to be honest. That's it.
Look,
sorry, you redid the Leaving Cert. I did not know that.
Yeah, when I was 24.
Why? Because you didn't get enough points or something.
Well, when I
take the first time.
Too thick for school, girls.
When I did my Leaving Cert the first time, I made the silly decision of doing every subject higher level because I was like, in my head, I was like, I want every subject.
You're so smart.
Yeah, like I was like, no, Ardladale only, like that's the plan. And then I ended up getting like not like the grades that I kind of needed, say necessarily, especially in Irish, I didn't get them. So I went back and did it. So I did the old Leaving Cert and the new Leaving Cert.
Oh,
which was what you would call the new Leaving Cert the Leaving Cert, but for me, I remember the old money. And then Catullan had a COVID, so then I ended up starting my own business as a side quest build that ended up doing really well, and now I'm in too deep. Send help, Leverdo, please.
Duck.
This is what doing really well looks like. Oh,
yeah.
What the hell?
I have to do a podcast with the TWE. Supplement my income.
Ladder eye Cian, go on. Give us.
Don't mind me saying, yeah, it's Misha Cian. I just started working in a bank recently, but it's Crochor Ábhar me or Lína Cumá. I'm not an influencer, but I'm a content creator. It's as Bally Cawanton me, Yupwick City, Ach Bug me Gmlachlia. I'd say definitely know him, and I've been here ever since. I'm a city girl now. That was a terrible impression.
Was that the
I'm gonna call it? Yeah, sure. I'm a beach girl. I'm a city girl. But yeah, people always assume I went to a Gael. People always assume I went to a Gael school because of my online personality, Gaeilge. My work are Sun na Cúise, but I actually didn't. I did study Irish in college for my undergrad and my master's because I thought I wanted to be a teacher as well. Lol. But in school I wasn't even that good at Irish. Like I got a C1. Which is like 60%, which I don't know, people expect me to be like have been way better in school, but I did in college, which was a whole nother level, and yeah, I was one of the weakest people in the year, so that was humbling. I hate being not the best. So I started a radio show called Gaeilge on Radio Rerá to improve my Irish and just immerse myself in it, because yeah, I think the education system teaches you Irish for exams and not to communicate. Like talking shit with your friends, us Gaeilge, about nights out or Gráinne or reality TV isn't always on the syllabus, but that's how people actually learn. And I guess that's why we're starting gaylinn, because what's 3 more white men with that podcast?
I've burned the ear off everyone I know.
But also,
so I need another language now.
For us, I suppose it's like, I don't know, it's something that I've always wanted to be able to do, is be like bilingual. So yeah, I suppose this is more of an education for both of us. Bisexual, no, definitely not girls.
Strictly tickly. Hi.
But Cian, why did you pick Irish? Like when you were doing college?
Because I thought I wanted to be a teacher. I did English, Irish, and French in college, and I was going like back to back Irish and French grammar, and it was so difficult. So I got rid of the French. I initially intended to be a French and Irish teacher, and then I started doing media work and like journalism and working online, I guess. Like I don't want to like age myself, but Norvís sa chéad in Ulscoil, social media wasn't really as big of an industry, so it was kind of starting off on Husig May Gobers radio. I don't know what you were laughing at, because they didn't have phones when you were in college.
in there a BlackBerry.
Ciarán went to college back when life was in black and white, so Dune the Glob.
When I went to school during on Grá Mór.
I mean,
I'm actually not. I'm only trucking. Like, why do we like act as if I'm really old? I have a youthful appearance, so leave me be. For me, like as a learner, I think it can be really intimidating to kind of switch on Teacher Cahar or Radio Gaeilge, particularly Radio Gaeilge sometimes, because you turn it on and it's like I just can't get the ear into it. Like I listen and I'm like, I just can't really understand. You're trying to pick out keywords in the sentence sometimes. Sometimes I think Teacher Cahar stuff now is a little bit more accessible than it used to be. I think they're doing, particularly because they're doing more content with like influencers and people like that now.
No, like
we wouldn't know any, but it's like you can actually pick like I don't know, you can pick up some of the words that they're saying, and you can just start to get your ear into the content a little bit, which makes it more accessible. Even SpongeBob, which is great. It's gas when you're listening to SpongeBob. It's like Squidward.
No, like taking like focalogs like RT och like Neelis kind of like how to like construct the sentence when I'm replying. That's where my downfall is. Like,
and I think that's how most people feel. They feel like they understand it, but they don't know how to speak it back.
Yeah.
So just be like Ciarán, a 31-year-old who watches SpongeBob. That's why something like this is needed.
Yeah.
In more harmsha.
So I can listen back to myself.
Yeah, and learn
while
from
I'm
us.
staring in the mirror. God, he sounds handsome.
Yeah, but with the Gaeilge, we're like tackling kind of topics of life as well. So, do we want to get into it?
And as Gaeilge, we get to choose our topics.
We get to choose our topics, our family. We also apparently get to choose our outfits, although I don't know what's happening with you.
Sorry, everything I'm wearing from the ankles up is thrifted.
So hang on, somebody else chose to wear that as well?
Oh,
can we just arrange a quick roast in the comment section for Cian's collar, because there's buttons on it that is
cliche, like a fake and Gaeilge.
I actually I have to say
it's May.
Yeah.
No, oh yeah, he's backtracking now. Coward, COVID coward.
No, it's Matlum Veshtis, but I wish that you had your buttons on your collar.
Well, I had it undone before. Just the Cumanese mass area, it was all scrunched up and it didn't sit nicely.
Is it because
kind of like you not sitting nicely now? The posture like a prawn. Get off my fucking back.
I'm stressed. Oh god,
stick
no!
those
I think we
feet
need
up.
to.
Let's just get into it.
Let's jump into it.
Yeah.
Ciarán. So the comment section is where we'll be deep diving into what you, the listener, thinks. And we're talking Spotify comments, so leave on below. Instagram DMs at Gaylinn Podcast, or our refust, which is gaylinnpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Or any slurs you shout at us in public, that's also encouraged if it's Ciarán. But since this is our first episode and there's no comments to read, we thought we'd kick it off and share our hot takes instead. So our unpopular opinions on this week's topic, which is the Irish language. So maybe you secretly love Ulster Irish, which I think gets shit on far too much, or maybe you think Pole from Cockamillage is a big fat ride, but doubtful. But yeah, let us know by sending us a DM, drop it in the comment section. What is your I'll die on this hill opinion about Teanga na Gaeilge? Capiche?
Yeah.
I'm digging, Chib?
Dig them.
Okay, I'll go first. So, Mairead ní Gráide's play on Trial, released in 1964, is arguably one of the best, if not the best, pieces of literature to come out of Ireland. And I'm talking English literature included. I was speaking at a debate in UCD recently and a student shouted on it, and honestly I nearly jumped out of the seat and slapped the head off her. I was like, this is one of the best pieces of literature we've ever released. And Carl, you said you've never read it before.
Yeah, Keen Fall, like, oh, she's so, like...
You ever read on Trio?
gas. No.
Did you not do it for the Hardish? No?
I think we did Ignatius term.
Yeah, no.
And Ignatius term, lads, oh my god, it was so boring, like...
Was it?
Oh,
Well, On Trail is anything but boring. The Dráideach, it is not. So ahead of its time, it's basically a social commentary on the controversies in the early 60s Ireland. Like, it wouldn't fly in the early 90s, let alone the 60s, because it takes a scuddery shit, sorry now for my thing, on the Catholic Church. And the social stigma caused by them, the marginalisation and oppression of women. Like, tá sé rave lódach mar leabhar. It deals with topics like, I mean, sex out of wedlock, abortion, suicide, infanticide, and it's so critical on the Catholic Church and how society conformed to them and basically treated women like dirt. Like, we were basically a cook as a country to the Catholic Church. C-U-C-K.
Not a cook.
Not a key.
To the Catholic Church.
And this book basically tears the church apart. And I think a point I want to raise is why Teanga na Gaeilge is so Lárnach here. It's because it was written in the Irish language. It kind of fell through the cracks of censorship laws at the time. So this book would not have existed in English. And going back, I've recently reread it as an adult, and oh my god, it's decrepit, it's rave lódach, it's all of the above, and it's so much more than what I thought it was when we read it in school.
What's mad about, like, I remember when we did it in school, like, they would have never done a play like that with us elsewhere. Like,
no.
Absolutely, you know. Like, it's like there's
like
all sorts of madness going on. Isn't there a prostitute?
There's loads of prostitutes in it. The Magdalene laundries. Sorry now for the sport call, but
I'm gonna go read.
She ends it. It ends by the woman who's become a prostitute to fund her life as a single mother murdering her baby and then killing herself because.
No, it's good. Even on school in Ackland, like, doing it, and they were like
killing babies.
No, reading it, doing it, not
Bronesies.
We're going down the leash.
Sorry,
they've nothing to do. Nobody's working, so they just kill each other.
They were studying it in the girls' school, and that was like a convent originally. So we were all kind of like, "Go on," like. But it is, I suppose, one of those things that maybe I'll go back and be ex-father.
That's what we'll do. Oh my god, get in book club, lads. Let us know if you want to hear more.
Not the Patreon soft launch.
We went to see it as well. Just go. It was, oh my god. And like, I remember they were like, do you remember in the old like Paddy's Day parades, they used to have these massive like puppets. So it was basically a normal body, but it'd have like a massive head, kind of like Cian.
I was like, who's he gonna come for here? One or the other,
right? But they had these like huge big faces. So like they were like these big massive puppet things. But we went to a production of, I think it might have been in the Drea maybe. But we went and they came out with that, and they're like in the middle of like hoo 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 and these massive face things while they're like doing.
God, you just spit a Santa when you do that.
I shaved today and everything.
Interesting. Okay. I feel like I actually hated in school, but when I was in UCD, I got roped into doing a production of it, and I was like, God, this is actually class.
I hated it in school because our Irish teacher,
word for word, like every day we went in. Someone will tell us how many pages there are, maybe, I don't know, 100 pages or something, and we spent like 4 months for 40 minutes every class, or I think we double Irish on the Fridays maybe, right? And we have to just sit and we'd have to write it in between the lines. Cómhpháirt.
And that's awful. And then, by the way, at the end of it, like, we came away and you have to then critically analyse it, and you're like, it was
like,
awful.
Yeah, maybe like, you know, maybe it was class, like, but I just remember it being so boring. But maybe if I went back and looked at it now, it'd be like unreal, like,
yeah,
piece of writing, like literature. Go on.
Is there Scotland?
Don't think so. Any Captain.
Oh my god,
we make it.
Where are you?
Yeah,
but like, even I don't think it would work as a movie because I still don't think the country is ready for it.
Yeah,
which is crazy that it was released almost 100 years ago.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Especially now, because I feel like film studios are less likely to take a punt on things like that. Like, the risk is quite low on stuff, unless like they write Iron Man or Spider-Man into it. They're probably not gonna have it.
Yeah, well, Mairead Grada was ahead of the curve. Fair play,
but
but
she crawls out of the oven with superpowers.
Tresha Lash, Mairead.
What a lot of... Do you know what I'm talking about?
Kind of like...
She, like, Sylvia Plaths herself.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah, I had that.
Sylvia Plath is a verb.
Poor house.
Do you have any hot takes, or are we just asking the audience for theirs?
I think, yeah, that's... Well,
I did think
because I asked you to prepare hot takes.
I know, I did think of one, and it was more so in that it was Nuravi with a kind of chocolate to Katja. You were wearing a jumper, and it was like an Irish, like there was an Irish phrase on it, and like you'd see all these like t-shirts and stuff in Dingle and like Seoige talks, like there's loads of like Irish, and I actually, like, people are like, oh my god, they're so like cringy or whatever. I think they're a little bit class. Like, my dad has a top that says "me." What is the
what?
Like Irish merch?
Oh,
basically,
and everything you're wearing is fucking cringe. But Colin thinks it's class.
Yeah, but
no, I thought you were going to say the opposite. But I'm like, of course it's class.
Yeah, no. There's my dad has a t-shirt, and what is the phrase? It's like "Nive Maled." It's like this.
Nive Ekimwedge lay into.
No, it's like the likes of us will never be seen again.
Yeah,
the likes of me will never be seen again. And I just love that phrase. And Dad has a t-shirt with it. It's so... I just think it's one of the like nicest tops ever.
Nive Aleha Reach Down.
Yeah, or Nive... Yeah. But Dad has that top, and it's just...
Send it in to us, anyone. We'll have a look.
Yeah. Mick, send us a pic.
Oh.
Gaylinn merch coming soon. We're just soft launching the idea that we really love Irish merch.
Yeah, no, but
God, I really love kind of like an intersection between gay and Irish.
It's just so good.
But no, wouldn't she go just like
link in bio for the Gaylinn.
Yeah, no, Tasha.
Yeah.
Sure, like I actually had to make a specific effort not to wear it today because I wore it. I like it needs to be washed.
Yeah, no, like
Camille. Same as Kieran's t-shirt that you wore that yesterday.
Like this one? No, I didn't.
Touching Pelador? No, not
Pelador. I think we're rambling now, are we?
We live in an Irish band. Will we take a little suspuke?
If you want to get in touch with us, you can find us on Instagram at Gaylinn Podcast, email us at gaylinnpodcast@gmail.com, or drop us a comment on Spotify below and let us know your hot take or unpopular opinion on the Irish language.
So Mar Dortmund, each week we'll be exploring the worst, weird and wonderful of Gnáth and Tail bilingually. And what better way to kick off the pod than by starting with the worst, weird and wonderful of the Irish language. We'll start with the Ruddy is Massa, the worst things about the Irish language. And for me, this is very hard to find. It's a very short list. So I'm going to kind of direct this at the idiots that will be filling the comment section with hate. And I'm going to say, a language does not equal a school subject. You don't need to understand every grammar rule to speak a language. Yeah. And I mean, look at the Midlands in Ireland. Like, tell me that is grammatically correct English. No. It is not. And does that stop them? No. Grammar goes out the window. Agus is féidir an rud cairne a bheith fear le teanga na Gaeilge. There's such a myth around like, oh, Gaeilgors have such a like anal attitude towards people making grammar mistakes. It doesn't matter. Although I will say now, a man who has a grasp of the Tishel Giddadach, like my legs are spreading like mayo. Let's be real. But like, it isn't the be all and end all in daily life. Like, when you're actually chatting, you don't follow grammar rules.
People are making mistakes all the time.
No, Captain Gaeilge, like, so calm about it. They're like, let's all take a breather. Like, it's...
Tug a bouquet.
Yeah. There's no point getting so caught up in the fact that you can't speak it. What's the phrase? Is for Gaeilge Brist and not
Not that.
Yeah, but I think that's so important.
Someone get a timestamp on that when we dropped it in the first episode.
But
I expected just to mention colonialism first, but fair.
Yeah, but it's coming up like it's so true. Like
it is.
Like the fact that we can throw a couple of words in, or if you like, like I bring my radio, or like, and when you hear like cúpla focal sanuachs, no, like when people are just like actually just being on the radio interviewing as a guest, it's like it's brilliant.
Yeah, I think the same. Like when I'm a Clarish Gaeilge, like a Gaeilge, I'm like Tarbronum, like every sentence, and actually they're like stuff, like it's grand, like they're like, you know, you've got this, like, you know, or like they're not as stressed about it as I am. I feel like I'm like in the middle of every like sentence I'm speaking, but it's grand after it.
Yeah, no, Michel Lash. Like I agree. Like even though I would be very proficient in Caintas Gaeilge, like I understand the grammar. I did it at 3rd level for 4 years, but sometimes when I'm talking to people who are native speakers, I'm like, oh shit, like neatly queen them on the real shit. But like I do know the grammar rules, and often I just correct myself as I'm speaking live.
Come on, little hole.
But like it is such a stupid thing to. I mean, okay, we're kind of drifting for the point. I'm talking about grammar now, but like people who are like. People have such a hang up on the Irish language because of their experience of it in school, and like we said, like with On Trail, it is a system that needs reform, and I don't think we should spend long on this because this isn't that
I think though on that, like I agree, because I would have thought that for a couple of years after school, and then like you get to a point in your life when you're like you know, you can't blame what happens when you were 15, 16 and 17 for the rest of your life. You know, like if you're late 20s, early 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever, there's more resources and like places where you can go. And if Ellen Gaeilge now, like I mean, like there's like TikTok, there's, you know, actually one of the few things I think TikTok is actually good for. I think otherwise it's horrendous. Social media is the death of society. But like,
anyway, follow us on Instagram.
Yeah,
and
follow us on
TikTok.
Instagram, and I actually make content for a living. But like, it's like I think TikTok is one of the few places that like you can really go and listen to all sorts of voices. You know, if you're looking at like the things beforehand, like Google or even like things like Folklore or places like that, it's very hard to hear people actually speaking the language. Like even content like what you do, you know, the Gen Z like slang and things like that. Like there was nothing like that when we were in school. You know, like we were still learning the most formal way of speaking the language, and as a result none of us were using it then, because it's not like you walk into a room and you're like, hello, pleasure to make your acquaintance, God on you and God also on you. You're not saying that to people.
Alright, what's the crack?
Yeah,
you know, I think like,
fucking crack, you know? Like no, but like go on, Carl, sorry.
No, I was saying like twice I got in a like na Háver Gaeilge sa Scoil, it's not like correct, it's not brilliant, it's not perfect, and everyone knows that. So what's the point in people coming into like comment sections of like people who are posting Irish language content being like like just posting, be like, oh sure, it's not taught right, that's why I can't speak it.
And Aaron note to Shin, we all went through the same school system. I can speak Irish now because after school I was like, I want to do this, it's important to me, Gráinne, it's part of our national identity, like it's our culture, I want to learn Irish, and I have.
What
so
I
like,
thought was really nice lately
you
was
can as well.
Bhí Gaeilge Brendan Gleeson. It was a feature on our TikTok, Daithí, and he was basically kind of saying in response to the idea that, oh, the language is dying or dead or whatever, and he was like, well, if your mother was dying, you wouldn't want her to die alone.
Yeah.
And I was like, I just thought that was such a nice way.
I just got chills.
But I hate that that's so
like, no,
sweet, you know, like on the ass, like it's really nice.
Yeah, kind of good feature on TikTok, and it was like Brittany Broski.
She is so plugged into Irish culture. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, like it's like low key. I mean, she's kind of like
it's her clip.
It's fetishizing.
It's exactly what Cian is talking about. Like what she hates, but I still love her.
Yeah, no, like Sophie, she was like the Irish language. She was like, it's not dying. There's people out there like, and there's like we're obviously relearning. You're an Irish language content creator. People want to know about the Irish language. They want to learn again.
Kneecap, baby.
I will say on the topic of it being a dead language, because I do think we can't like sugarcoat the truth.
Yeah.
Like Táisí Imwell Marchanga, like there is an issue that needs to be addressed, because it's not a dead language, but it's also not in a place that's healthy for the language. That said though, like I have some myths here for you, because I want to myth bust on you, because this really
just get to me
like, as in a tanning myth, or
I want to bust a nut here.
Tanning myth.
Sorry,
no, myth.
A myth.
Oh, sorry, we say myth.
So lads, you're going to be found Gaeilge on this podcast, but apparently you're also going to be found Berla, because
okay, Arenos.
Myth.
We're myth busting.
Myth busting.
What's this? It's where you go into people's homes and clean their tenements.
Okay, myth number... You're going to love this.
Gotcha, no, no, Daithí car.
So myth number 1, a Millward Brown survey from 2015 showed 1.2 million people in Ireland class themselves as confident in their ability to speak Irish. 500,000 think they've got conversational Irish, and 150,000 would consider themselves fully fluent. This was 10 years ago. There's been a massive revival and renaissance. Ciarán and Cathal, a culture in Higgins, and so I would project that has gone up.
1.2 million feels like a big number, though, doesn't it?
That's like a fifth of our population would consider themselves
confident
in their ability. Sober when they answer the question.
Well, I'm actually going to say that number is actually probably not reflective, because so many people underpin their language.
Yeah, well, definitely the other like I think, you know, the 150,000 is definitely more than that.
Yeah.
And the 500,000, I'd say most people are able to, like, also what is conversational any language? Is that kind of like if you can go into a shop and order a cup of coffee and pay and say thank you and leave, is that conversation?
Yeah,
I think
them,
then like 70% of people can probably do that.
Do you know what I mean?
Like even people that did, you know, like pass Irish could probably manage that. Like,
yeah,
imagine.
Yeah, but like
150,000 for like native. Surely that's higher now.
Yeah, I mean, like when you think about it, there's an elder generation who would have like experienced a dip in deaths because of death in the last 10 years. I don't know how many youths.
COVID wiped out the Gaeilge.
Oh no.
Oh god. No,
but also another part of this I found really interesting. According to a linguistic project, ethnologue, English is my first language. I find these words really hard. Half the world's languages have less. So let's just pretend. Let's just go by Bible. Let's go by Bible and say Irish only has 150,000 speakers.
Okay.
People that feel fully fluent. More than half of the world's languages have less than 7,000.
Yeah.
That's crazy to me.
Well, how many languages are in the world? Like,
God, I don't have that. I didn't plan that.
Yeah, but
just say no, but like when you think, because in my head, 150,000 doesn't seem that big.
Oh yeah.
150,000 doesn't seem that big.
No,
but when you say it's big, but like 7,000 seems like nothing. Like I've got for a reference, like I've got 26,000 Instagram followers. That's
everyone go follow.
Yeah, sorry, sorry, you with their bingo card out there now. Tick.
Yeah.
No, but like
okay, so we've done.
I think you probably wouldn't realise
because we've done Cian's thing. What else we've mentioned kneecap. We've mentioned Pelador.
We've mentioned your age.
Has anyone got a cloud of ring on?
No.
Okay, that's it. Done. Stop.
No, but the point I'm making, like, it's very when you're able to visualize these numbers, like there's 50% of the world's languages have 7,000 speakers. Yeah. You two on your fucking pleb accounts on Instagram probably have a combined following of more than that, which is crazy when you put it into figures like that. In Mohor and shit around us.
Especially
anyway,
like if you look at in Africa and stuff, like there's like probably 1,000 languages in Africa alone, if not more.
Yeah, I will say probably most of those are African.
Yeah,
languages.
Because like a lot of like West African.
Sorry, I thought you were saying most of your followers are African.
He plays huge in Senegal. The Senegal Gaeilge is
Our Gaeilge in Senegal.
Gaeilge down in Joburg.
He's doing a live appearance in Togo.
Anyway, moving on because you guys are taking the piss out of me. But Ciarán and Gaeilge did that study. They
allowed to buy your there.
Shut up! These are really fun facts.
Go on. I'm actually.
No, but anyway,
I'm
I think
interested in the myths. So.
I kind of pulled the best ones, but Ciarán and Gaeilge has them on their website. Loads of good myths, bus. So I'll leave that in the link of the podcast notes. Mata sim again, Nismo Olish all and shin. But Asian Rocha, I am going to say, like, Irish isn't a dead language, but controversially, it is at risk of becoming one. August Shinafal go will pod crealty Casuli gaylinn, agus how to gael, agus biohar aigen, agus na pod crealty Gaeilge fad tábhachtach, and like na chunkery Lena a crohu over as Gaeilge, the likes of Sexy Tiger, Kneecap making modern music with like Tríván and Gaeilge. It's all making Irish sexy, but it's all like making people want to learn it again, and I think that is what is the most important, that we keep. I mean, there's energy focused on Gaeilge now that people want to learn it, so we have to actually encourage them to actually do that.
It's good crack too now though. Like it's less serious because you've got content that's more aligned with stuff that you want to watch. Like, you know, I was in Shop Hour the other day and they have Heartstopper as Gaeilge, which I thought was really nice. I know.
No way.
Yeah.
Translated by O McAvoy, shout out.
And they're really cute. And it's like it says on the front of it, it's like whatever's in the front, it's like 2 boys like Birch Buckley. I was like, it's just really cute. To, like, to see, particularly because I think a lot of Irish people probably would have learned, or like you would have learned Irish in school. A lot of school would have had a very Catholic ethos. So you wouldn't have learned, like, or there probably wouldn't have been a market for an Irish translation of Heartstopper 20 years ago because you wouldn't have studied it in school because it's about 2 gay boys. Do you know that kind of way? Where, like, I think one of the first books they translated.
I thought Heartstopper was about your cholesterol levels.
I can see the clogs.
The clogs slowly turning.
The clogs. You know about clogs.
Yeah. Clip clop, clip clop.
No, I meant clogs in your heart. But anyway.
Excuse me.
I don't know stilettos. Sala Arda is heels.
Sala Arda. Oh, that'll do.
Oh, that's kind of slay.
I remember when they translated
Stiletto. Tasha Scrifa in Merla. It's a foreign word according to Folklore.ie. Vichy Cav Stiletto.
Stiletto.
Yeah, it sounds great like that. But,
it's like when people say why.
Yeah, but I remember when they translated Harry Potter into Irish, and obviously you fuck J.K. Rowling, but it was kind of like that was a big deal. That was like, oh my god, a book that wasn't a school book was available in Gaeilge, which was like kind of cool, you know.
Yeah.
And now I suppose it's far more common, but I just remember that being like the big deal because that was the big book at the time in the late 90s, early 2000s. But yeah. So and then I think recently I sent it to you guys our Instagram that the new House of Guinness series has subtitles as well, and it's the chéad Clár, I think that has it.
Chéad Clár on Netflix.
Yeah, Chéad Clár on Netflix that has
subtitles.
Yeah, which is
Shinner House. Not cool.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
I was like, it's nice to put them on. I think especially for people that are Gaeilge and Gaeilge, like they can watch along. You know, have it in Merla and then have. I don't know if there's audio. Audio tracks. I think it's subtitles.
Need oil me. Yeah. But I'd be interested to see like Cé Scríbhne Fóthedal. Like, will it be like literal translation, or will it be like if you get a proper Irish person to speak, they'll like.
How do you subtitles Fóthedal?
Fóthedal, yeah.
Good ass.
Yeah, they do that, and they say for like one of the shows I love to watch, not in English, is Squid Games. And it's fun because it's actually, I feel like you actually get the emotion of it a lot more, like the most fun.
Yeah, that's right.
You know. And then have the subtitles. I also find it helps me focus because if I'm like if I can share television, I'm also taking my phone pocket. Whereas if I have to like read the subtitles, then I'm like my phone's.
Oh yeah, they're Money Heist, I guess. Like Le Fóthedal. I loved it.
No, I watched them in dubs. I can't be arsed.
No,
Up the dubs
on Lish School.
Yeah. Anyway, wait, card food shit. Like, what's your worsts about the Irish language?
Well, like my point, like, is kind of Casula Tusa, like, but it was more so like social media, like the online hate and stuff like that. That is still happening now, like, and it's from people with really, like, I suppose, big platforms.
Yeah,
like Nahira Shori, August, like the people that are like X, Twitter, like Eguside. In the social media to kind of promote hate, like, and like just I'm not gonna name them, but well, actually someone who like I don't think is like, well, I don't think she should be using her platform to say it, is Brenda Power, and like she been kind of on record previously saying like we've had 100 years of compulsory Irish in schools, it's clearly a failed experiment. Like I just don't think there's a need, like.
Yeah, I think it's absolutely mad. I've seen her articles. I think she's very fucking fond of herself anyway. But like, I think
Are we all?
In
Get her on the pod, she'll fit right in.
Yeah, we're all very fond of ourselves here as well.
But I think that's so right there. There's like a lot of journalists and like really like, you know, like in quotes, clever people that write for the likes of the Times and the Indo that are kind of, oh, Irish is a dead language and blah 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 blah, and compulsory Irish needs to be gone. Like I think compulsory Irish is fantastic and it's great. I think it just needs to be changed and rolled out. Like it's instead of just like removing it as a subject. Like, you know, if more kids were in Gaels going out when they were
like Neenra.
Yeah, Neenra. Oh my god, every Gothic school in Éireann should be an Neenra. Yeah. Like that, it doesn't make any sense why it isn't. All the teachers have to study Irish anyway. You know, so what's the point? And they all have, even the worst Mount Turbine school in the country would have good enough Irish to teach 4-year-olds. You know?
Well,
and my plan was to be that teacher, with the worst Irish in Erin. But yeah,
like obviously people are like dead language. Like the amount of posts I saw on Twitter and stuff like that, like what is the use of the language if you can't speak it, is one of them.
Well, I can speak it.
I know
you can't speak it.
Yeah, this is the thing. This is what I'm saying. The dead language
French is a terrible language, isn't it?
But like this dead
language, it's so dumb. Sorry, go on.
French.
No, but like I'm saying, like it's the equivalent of me. Oh, I speak French, but it's the equivalent of me saying, "Oh, Chinese is kind of a useless language, isn't it? No one speaks it, but I don't."
Yeah, Irish people do.
Grow
this thing.
Chinese also has a language.
The dead language.
Just
cancel me.
It's a great language.
Cancel, girls. I want you to come from in the comments in it. We just want to point out that the official policy of gaylinn is that we know that Chinese is not a language. That it's Mandarin or Cantonese or probably one of the other 100 languages.
Chinese isn't a language.
No. Okay. So we're discussing
the point stands
here.
Yeah, the point stands. The dead language stuff is last century. It's on the up, and
it's giving Shonin, West Brit.
France is a really good example of a country that actually protect their country, like their language, really, really well. Like they have, I think there's a mandate if you're not allowed to have a certain amount of English on TV. Like where we have, I think there's probably like 5% of content has to be in Gaeilge. I think they say there's something like only 5% of content on TV can be in English, and they have they're like there's funding to protect it, and there's like loads of different bodies like that are kind of like, they're very protective of it.
Anachmed like on Colin Kuhn, St. Oscars, like on Quid Small, like Kneecap, the movie, like all this stuff is just
Kneecap the movie, the musical.
Yeah, the movie musical,
the series.
Like this is just negating the whole dead language stuff.
Yeah,
and like
you just look. Brenda is a Shonin. Brenda Power, like girl.
They're the worst. The worst in society is the people who knock down the Irish language.
Can go get a third pick me. It's giving pick me.
Pick me. No?
I feel like I feel like we need to pick me maybe, but that's like that's like literal. Yeah. I want like a slur.
Yeah, that can be in our store fuckle.
Cole's having a stroke.
Sorry, baby.
I got this in my notes.
Yeah.
A fake person called Milish na Mill, like sweet as honey, but like
no, that's too nice.
She's not sweet. I'd say Shonin is the best word. West British.
West British. Yeah, I should do.
Like, why are you using your platform to be a Covenese or Cian and Gaeilge? Why are you shitting on your own language? Like, you've got a platform. Talk about things you like. Stop whinging.
Yeah.
Stop making enemies.
It's also the definition of yucking someone else's young, because just because you don't speak it, there's clearly, if you actually take your head out of your own arse and look on Instagram or TikTok, there's a huge amount of people speaking the language, using the language like Gotla, and just because you don't doesn't mean that that's not like you're not like a monolith. You don't get to decide what's in and what's out. You're not writing a gossip column, for Christ's sake.
So that's the massa the Hover Gaeilge.
I think it's just rage bait. I think they know.
Yeah, it's click. Yeah,
and I'm not talking about the journalists. I'm talking about the papers that are letting journalists have platforms to shit on Gaeilge. They know it's going to be divisive.
The other thing I only learned recently, right, that newspapers have like headline writers, and then like if you're say a journalist, you don't write your own headline.
So there's a person who writes the headlines for all the things.
Yeah, and you don't necessarily have.
You don't have a say.
So they could pick, like, even if you flick through, if you
actually
read the article, if you go through it, like she might have actually said that at all. So if you didn't, turn around and read her. But
I'm not sorry.
Yeah,
any press is good press. Am I right?
All press is good press. Yeah, absolutely. I
say covered.
Kate from Gay. Which?
Gcómhpháirt le Camile Thai. Good mood Thai food and winner of Ireland's most sustainable restaurant with recyclable packaging, less than 1% food waste and low carbon footprint menu. Slay! Find your new favourite at camile.ie. Ceartlóir, the weird. And Ruddy is actually for Cian and Gaeilge. So to Gárad Agam, I've got a tweet that I'm going to show you. And I don't know if you remember on Cuiban Lib, Ireland's Got Talent.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
I love one for
it.
No, flop in the shop.
Season one, yeah.
Just one season.
Yeah, season. Yeah, well, Shavasage.
Yeah, so Arenos.
Denise, no.
Van Houten, yeah. It's coming, but the point is, Michelle Visage was on it, who we obviously know and love from Drag Race, and this was just before Drag Race UK started. But Darnoe v Michelle Satir Show, Cunea Hafid. And this tweet came out from the RuPaul official account. And I remember scrolling in my bed on Twitter at the time and being like, what the helly? Like, it was such... Okay, RuPaul. And Winter na Heron. Jay on crack. Clisham Gwil Machalín, Michelle Visage, ag déanamh Har Cion Got Talent Ireland. Is léir Gwil Shibse, na ban Rínacha, Deadly, agus Mighty Freshen. Ach bar deep on ober a curseach, no is ag sashal away a Shib. So, mind blown. Obviously, an actual Gaeilge was.
I was going to
had
say,
access to Michelle.
RuPaul say Irish is better than ours.
Absolutely. I'm like,
well, yours maybe.
Yeah. Yeah, fair.
But like, she uses instead of J on crack the letter J. Like, it's written by someone that like
clearly knows the T.
Yeah. But like wild, and this
even
was obviously
not just like the T, the slang.
Yeah,
like,
the slang,
like mighty and like all that. And, yeah.
Some Gaeilge twink in the US got access to RuPaul.
I thought you were going to read us out something that we were going to be like, oh, Google Translate strikes again.
No,
but that's clearly written by an actual
mighty. Even the word mighty in English is such a colloquial term. Oh yeah, tá sé big gin of deadly. Agus mighty freshen. RuPaul fighting for the language.
Yeah, good. And you want to tell us it's dead, Brenda Power?
RuPaul, yeah, anyway. RuPaul fighting the language. And speaking of supporting the language, oh, what a segue. Leverdul, Matashib, Egg, Winsultas and Bud Credit. Please leave us a 5-star review. Vuk Sheko Kairok Dune, because it'll help get us in the charts and push us in front of more people. And that is what is important for Changa and Gaeilge. Do it our son Akucha and for gay rights. Duh.
Period.
Now, also, Shant's going my piece of bug bias because I'm obviously running in the Gaeilge circles. Walking.
You running?
Panting. He's panting.
I got terrible asthma.
He's got shin splints.
Darren Goni.
That's me. Oh, don't
the Shinner bots.
With shin splints.
No, but tá Alon Carja LADT so that's LGBT as Gaeilge.
Oh, Shin Cojas.
Could we sing that to the tune of Carta?
LADT
plus.
Oh, plus.
We'll work on it. We're writers.
There's such a correlation between gay/queer people and the Irish language, and so many people have brought it up to me like, oh, if you speak Irish in Dublin and you're a man, the likelihood of you being gay like is triple.
Oh
yeah.
So I looked into it. I was in my Nancy Drew era.
Sherlock Holmes.
So I've written my piece of book Taija. Agus Daim Shigme Cúpla Road. So this is actually really interesting. Camile Raw. An gay dulshis tá nascaun. There is a link there. There's some sort of link between like sexuality and the linguistics of it. So Darla queer gan changa queer gan anam. It's a study that was done. I love that.
Oh,
queer gan changa queer gan anam. The intersection of Irish speaking and the queer communities.
That's also on the bingo card. I feel.
Oh yeah,
that's merch right there.
We're gonna try and get, well, we have to.
Well, we'll ask. Luke Rowntree and Megan O'Sullivan were coming for it.
What's do you want to be famous?
But we did. This is a quote. We find a strong positive correlation between membership of these communities, with Irish speakers 54% more likely to identify as LGBTQI+ than non-Irish speakers. Isn't that crazy?
Shin on spatial. It's kind of cosile like polarity, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
It's because it's, maybe that's where it comes from, like gay people, when, it wasn't as, when we weren't ramming it in your face like we do now, they...
Speak for yourself.
Ram what?
You ram it anywhere they take it.
You're already ramming hamburgers into that face.
Oh,
I'm starving.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, can you hear his belly on the mic?
What, the belly?
My bullock,
I peed him over.
But I feel like that's kind of, when of queerness wasn't as okay to be like, when it wasn't okay to be publicly queer, you had things like polarity, which people used to speak and to kind of speak with each other in a kind of like a secret changa. So maybe that is like a dormant gene in queer people, that they like to speak a language that everyone else doesn't understand because we're not like other girls.
Changarunda, that's a lovely little phrase and a shock to secret language. And I think, but like what I said in
that's
Sluha,
lovely. Changarunda.
Yeah. Secret language.
Take that to the comment section. No, but Rudda Dorman in Sluha, I think there's two things to say here. People often underplay their level of Irish, and not everyone is able to be open about their sexuality, and depends on where they are in life, they may not say it. So that figure is based on people who are confident in their Irish and who are confident in their sexuality. So it could be higher than 54%.
Mom, Dad, I have something to tell you.
Oh,
I'm a Gaeilge.
Slag.
Not in my house, you're not.
Do you ever see though in like dating apps? Always like people clearly like Gaeilge in the Gaeilge.
Yeah.
Like I think you see that so much more when it's like a gay dating app, or like I mean like say if it's like Tinder.
Gay people are used to shoving in your face though, so they're really good at being vegans, Gaeilgers,
I just don't know if I can add Gaeilge into my list of conditions, because at this stage the dating pool is already fucking empty. And like, you now also have to speak a second language.
Yeah, I know.
A second language that I can ignore your texts in.
But it's a plus.
Oh no, for me it's so sexy.
Absolutely. I mean, it's of course it's a plus.
We'll speak again on dating, but just while on the fact of like LGBT or LGBTA people, it's definitely, I see it more and more these days. People being like, or having their name as Gaeilge.
Yeah.
Like, you know, their name is like, I don't know, John, like to see or to chat to, and then online it's Sean. Like,
I think that's probably Marud's news actually is when people do put their surnames into Irish, but they're not like they're
when they're not Irish speakers.
Yeah,
but this feels like gatekeeping.
Yeah, no, I actually don't mind if they're. I'm not a gatekeeper.
Oh no, you're not
gatekeeping. No, I didn't say that. I'm not gatekeeping scum like all. I'm
from Leash. I'm in a gatekeeper.
What I meant was when people have names that just don't translate into Irish, and they like have just Gaeilge them up by throwing a couple of fathers in a shade.
I'm gonna say though,
that's good. That gives me the ick.
What is ick is the Anglicization of Gaelic names. What we're doing is Gaelicizing English words.
Okay,
I
so
think
reverse colonization.
it's reverse colonization.
Oh, do you know what? Actually,
another one
Don't
is
point
like,
at me.
no, I wasn't pointing at you.
You went gay.
Hunting me like we showing on TikTok, and it was like the Anglicization of like Irish words on like a milk product. It's like Bonya.
Oh yeah,
it's spelled Bonnya for like a milk product.
Oh, as in like brands. Yeah, like Ishka, the water.
On the on this.
It's interesting. I don't know how I feel about that. Yeah. But the report continues, and speaking of like Anglicization and colonialism, the fun stuff, the Irish language's association with countercultural and anti-colonial movements, the increase in social liberalism in Ireland, and the shared experience of navigating identity in a post-colonial context. That all helps. The Irish language basically serves as a space for discovering who you are in like, in a space that kind of challenges established norms. So the same way that like people speaking Irish when we were colonized was anti-establishment and countercultural. Queer people are similarly countercultural, like we are othered.
Absolutely.
In a heteronormative world and against heteronormative expectations. So I think that's really cool. Like, Gaeilge has long been tied to nationalist and anti-colonial movements in a post-colonial era. And I think, it's the same with being outwardly queer, especially, like, as time's going on, it's getting... The otherness of being queer is even more emphasised. So I think they're actually really linked in that way.
So... Piuc me cúpla frásí agus focal as Gaeilge. Kind of... It's like cóaisteach, like I think they just a little bit cahal in the way we say things and the way we translate things, and a few of them are weird, like and the things that they mean are weird. But I actually saw this like on like last night. It was like this guy on TikTok called @learn.realgaeilge, and I think
I love him.
Yeah, I think he's a teacher. The way he speaks Irish, it's like really nice in your ears. It's like almost like ASMR. But he was saying "Nha Hesta" is a word that he thinks is beautiful. Like it describes a person who wouldn't be disturbed by a bad day. So like
cannot relate.
I was like I was relating very hard to it actually. Dina Nha Hesta.
You are Dina Nha Hesta, I would
like
say.
Just kind of like rock. Get on with it a little bit. I thought that was lovely. A couple more. Rinkin the Shakos. Or like Rinkin the Shakos, threesome. I think that's just like
a dance of 6 feet.
And like the way like it's just so beautiful. Like the fact that a threesome is kind of dirty.
I think it's kind of beautiful.
In a way, it could be poetic or beautiful, and it's not dirty. But like I suppose to some people, it's like
Catholic guilt.
Yeah.
Well, actually, on the topic of the threesome, another one that I love is Cluiche na Shamroga for threesome, a game of shamrocks, because there's three leaves
Oh,
in a shamrock, and there's
lovely.
3 people involved in a threesome.
Jesus,
Grill the
Harold's
shamrock.
Gifts would have an absolute field day with that, wouldn't they?
And do you know what? We could get it on the merch because we were saying the merch was so beautiful.
Yeah.
There's a lad.
That's like a Netflix series instead of Game of Thrones, but the winner takes over the potato factory or something.
Glen Shamrock.
Game of Shamrocks.
Yeah. And Fozziella Querfuck Sheikh Hutsa Fui Karkadit. He would put legs under a chicken, so he's talkative, like he's chatty.
What does that mean though in English? He put legs on a chicken.
He'd put legs under a chicken, like I don't know. It means he's chatty. Is Mahan mustard on sleeve? The mountain is good mustard. Is a good mustard. So a walk will like whet your appetite.
Oh, I like that. Say
Yeah.
it again.
It's Mahan mustard on sleeve.
Okay.
My next one is like Niveen is ag dinna call lean on brogue on dinna ella. No one knows where the boot pinches another person. Your worries are your own. Like I think like some of these are mental.
I know where Kieran's t-shirt's pinched anyway.
This is actually also another anglicised word I just thought about it. It's Palado.
Oops. And Hunter me Hector on like radio Kupla like Shakta and Shakata, and he was like doing a couple of words from his book, and one of that I loved was Stumpa is a fine looking woman. It doesn't sound it.
No, if you called someone a stumper, they'd be like, excuse me.
It's kind of sounds stumpy.
Counter too?
And Stack is a fine looking man. So
Yeah.
it's Stack and Shaw.
Stack like a stumper.
Yeah, Stack. So
kind of-
STAIC. Bert Stack and Shaw.
Yeah, I feel like stack kind of would be good if you were like it sounds like someone's muscly, because like, in English you might say someone is stacked, you know. So I don't know, but otherwise
Stumper, I feel like if you called a girl a stumper, you get a clatter.
Yeah, you get a clipper in the ear.
yeah.
Well, one for someone who might call you a stumper if you were offended is a huracan, you little scut.
Oh, I like that now. That's a fun one to say.
A huracan.
Huracan.
And then I'll finish on this. This is kind of maybe I have 2 more. So Cove Millish the Mill, I said before already, a fake person, sweet as honey, and like
I
back
don't like
home-
that as a phrase for that.
Really?
I don't know if that translates the way they think it does.
Well, like we'd say
Google
back home.
Translate is not good, Carl.
This was not this. But anyway,
Sweet as honey. Oh, but what's the word it means?
it's like a fake person, like she's sweet as honey, like she thinks she's sweet as honey. Like back home, we'd say she thinks her piss is perfume,
Like what
or
you
she
were
thinks her
saying,
shit doesn't stink.
Yeah, okay.
She thinks she's sweet as honey, or she's sweet as honey are very different.
Yeah, they are.
Because she's sweet as honey is you're a nice person.
Yeah.
She thinks
I
she's
think
sweet
it's
as honey
kind
is
of
you're a gee bag.
I think it's kind of tongue in cheek.
Molly. It's Molly.
Sheila McGee, another icon. And finally, Bwynach Darach or Yarach Earth. May you have red diarrhea.
Oh, I like
Like,
that.
As in like hell to you.
Yeah, may your shit be
Isn't there
awful.
one
Like.
about you having diarrhea for 7 years?
I don't know.
There's one about
That's what happens if I don't drink.
oh, I can't think. There's one about may your next shit be a hedgehog. Like
Yeah.
Oh.
something about chronog. It's like may you have spiky shit, like be painful.
I
Yeah.
saw, I just pulled it up there to remind me, Gaylinn LeSean did like some interesting insults on Gaeilge the other day, and one of them is Gráinne and Cathal, who I was Gráinne and deal on Cathal.
Deal and cat,
Oh, yeah,
like
yeah.
may you eat the cat and the devil eat. Or may you eat the cat
you and the
eat
devil eat the cat. I think that's so funny. Like that kind of stuff where like it kind of doesn't even describe what's really like, that's not saying fuck off, like, but it's just that kind of, it's way more filate, I think, than
Yeah.
you know, just saying
like
It's
yeah.
off.
No, this is it. It's so
go home, Roger.
Tá sé cóast like tá sé có all in as well, like
Yeah.
and finally Pogini Gráinne is one of my favourite words.
Yeah.
Like kisses from the sun. It's
Freckles.
lovely.
I like that one.
For instead of stump or stack, one that I think is really Gen Z is snack. Is snack who?
like
You're
SNEAIC.
yeah, you're a ride like.
Oh yeah. snack.
But on the Gráinne and Cathal agus Gráinne and Díval and Cat, like that is actually part of a really long list of examples of like basically before the modernization of the language, all the insults were rooted in Catholicism.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it's all to do with like the devil or God.
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's like to hell with you, Gnifran Lat, Anol Shivron, like hope like have a demon breath, like you're cursed. It's all very
Demon breath Ciarán in the
Yeah,
morning.
that's me. Hello.
When you wake up.
yeah.
A
It's
couple
all
of other
very
frosty I like are the one for Ladybird, Bowie and Day, God's Little Cow.
Oh yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
It's for a lady word. And the other one that I saw the other day or TikTok was Fit to Future, which is intertwined. And that even, I like that because it sounds
It's like
what it is.
Onomatopoeic.
I heard
Yeah,
what
that's what I
onomatopoeia
was
was
looking for.
in Irish
Yeah.
today. It's lovely. It's a lovely way to say it, and I just can't think of it right now.
And it really stuck with you.
Okay, Carl, now I'm going to burst your bubble. Onomatopoeic.
No, touching me carrot.
I think that's actually...
Fum Fuckliocht.
Fum Fuckliocht. Yeah.
Fum Fuckliocht, so wording of
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah.
I hate that when I see a word in Ireland and then I'm like, oh, I say the Irish word for this is going to be stunning, and then I look it up and it's just like they've dropped a H somewhere.
It's like on the it's like on the dart. Bray.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
calling me raw, I think the like Fuckler Punky and Google, I think they go for like the real literary like Kaidánach translation, whereas you won't necessarily get the colloquial like that onomatopoeia is like the word, but like Fum Fuckliocht was probably what people kind of poetically call it.
Onomatopoeic.
Oh yeah. On the kids. Fum Fuckliocht.
Fum Fuckliocht is great.
I thought it was
But
called.
Fitcha Fucha, yeah, Fitcha Fucha, and then
It's just because
Fitcha
it
Fucha.
sounds like when I hear Fit to Future, I'm like, it sounds like something's mixed up in my head. Do you know that kind of way?
Yeah.
Which is got fucking to be honest.
And like I'm not saying it's weird, like as I suppose the weird, it's like just kind of beautiful and strange in the same breath. Like it's so lovely. August not in there, I'm gonna throw your frozzy into the comments, your favourites, the ones that you love, like Bogini Gráinne and like kind of Donovan and all them. So we want to hear them.
Right, on Mir Deranach, the wonderful of Gaeilge, na ruddy is inti fui cheanga na Gaeilge. I'm going to say Gaeilge she's the opportunities it gives me, and that sounds so like Miss America, but like it's such a backdoor route into everything.
Backdoor.
I hardly
was
know
like-
her. I do.
You Cathal sat up there when you said backdoor.
It sucks the sofa. I'm talking though.
Okay, go ahead, sorry, black hole.
Assholes.
Sin luffa. But like I mean in like radio, TV, vi simagoni in St. Chunskadal when I was growing up, I always like, oh, I'd love to be working in TV or film or whatever. Be famous. But like radio, for example, I was in second year of college. August Hiol May Refust I was like, I want to do a radio show, and then a week later I was recording.
Yeah.
That is not the same
It's like
in Merla.
Yeah.
And like I've always had such an interest in reality TV. I was on Grá and Traw. Like it's so much easier to
Were
do
you?
right. Grá and Trauma. Patreon.
Save that for Patreon.
No, but like Shin like on road is Inti for Gaeilge.
in class.
It's like it's the back door to everything. If you want to get into radio, TV, presenting, whatever. Mata, like you can use Gaeilge. Mata Gaeilge at you can use that to get experience, and then build that experience to get into like mainstream media.
Yeah, like and television, like Cap from like the presenters like that are like doing the best at the moment are the one that are like Gotanga, like so like people who have like both languages. Gotchangach. Like bilingual, they're doing loads, and I think they're the ones thriving at the moment because there's a moment Irish language is having this moment, and it's so good to see. So like you need to keep riding that wave, honey.
Ride that wave.
Yeah, Captain Gaeilge on Fubble, I'd say, like, because it's like it's kind of still like glad you know, really like being queer or gay or whatever you want to call it. There's like a community of people that are like invested in something or passionate about something, or it's a form of expression. I suppose every changa is like a form of expression. So similar to like the LGBT community, you find people that have this shared passion for this thing that you want to express about yourself, and I think that's why people then, you know, have kind of like the pop-up Gael talks, and you have, you know, people doing podcasts that's Gaeilge, and you have, you know, all of those different like content things like that, because it's just trying to, you know, particularly now with social media and everyone works remotely, and people are way more, you know, kind of on their own. Anywhere that you can join a culture or you can become part of a moment or a thing or a movement, and I think Irish is, and always was, but definitely in the last couple of years is now like this thing that I can, it's almost like, you know, supporting a football team or something. If you speak Irish, it's like you're part of something, you know, that you collectively can contribute to and enjoy and participate in. And you don't need to have a lot of money, and you don't need to have any prior experience with the language. It's one of those things that everyone from all of the various walks of life, whether you were born in Ireland, whether you weren't born in Ireland, you can learn. There's I was going through my whole TikTok feed is Gaeilge at the moment. I got 10 videos in a row the other day before I got to one that was in English. And there's a Brazilian guy on TikTok. I don't think he's an influencer. He just seems to have popped up a couple of times. But he is learning Irish by listening to a podcast on the way to work at the moment in the car. And I was like, that's so cool that somebody that's coming here probably didn't speak English when they came here, and are now trying to learn English and also probably a couple of football as well, which is
it's in class.
That's kind of fun.
Chuine mé far just cúpla seachtain chatte and cliche on fáine. And I think that you see less and less of that, and it's something that when you do see it, you're like, that's class. There should be more of it, I suppose. But definitely, very much a big thing, and it is wonderful to see. We talk the worst, the weird, and wonderful, but the moment that Irish language is having at the moment is just class, and I think everyone that wants to get behind it is doing their very best too. But it's given you crazy opportunities. It's given me and him an opportunity to sit on the couch and talk with our friends for an hour every week, which is just unreal.
J'adore.
I was going to say J'adore. I went I need to stop saying J'adore and J'love because it's an Irish language.
J'grá.
Don't worry, they're not French either. J'love. J'love.
No,
but there is something about the resurgence that is so it just warms my little black heart. Gcómhpháirt Seamash. On Ciarán Sací, just cúpla lína in Gaeilge. I was like, what? But economic Céine, I was like, oh wow, that is because she has such a platform, and she's using that platform to cur sputsulas Ceann na Gaeilge, and on Ciarán Sací, is now being used to platform Irish language. Same with Kneecap, same with Sexy Tig, August. Just Toshi Co Jas le fecal.
I'm watching during Glastonbury or BBC when she was singing her song Your Country, and they cut out the Gaeilge at the start.
And now apparently, so obviously I saw a lot of it, but apparently it was her label sent the wrong radio edit over.
But spicy.
Chuile a lawn hate on Seamash for that song, because it's she's not a Gaeilge, she's well, not to my knowledge is she someone who's actively she obviously is probably like me, went through the school system with it, but everyone's oh, why is she just doing this now? And I'm because she's in this she's joining in what is a movement to bring it into the bilingualism. So I think she's class, and so is the Irish language.
That's what needs to go in the Starfocal for this week. Gatekeeping.
And what was the other one? Secret language
and gatekeeping.
And
not be fucking gatekeeping.
I mean, what does gatekeeping mean in Merla?
Keeping something private to yourself, or keeping it away from people.
Yeah, that's gatekeep. It's all these Gen Z terms are hard to directly translate. But Changaroon is.
Not be gatekeeping everybody.
Not be the fucking gatekeeper.
Not be the gatekeeper.
And that's another thing that I want to talk about. That nua issue na Gaeilge, because that comes in all this Gen Z slang. Young people, Erlina, making the language more modern and using Frosy Gen Z as Gaeilge. And that's how I remember for 2 weeks for Seoige na Gaeilge, I really focused on Gen Z slang as Gaeilge, and the amount of
ballerina cappuccina ballerina cappuccina
ballerina
or Riz, skibbity letters.
Riz is Maltucked.
What is it?
Charisma, Maltucked.
Oh, I love that Maltucked.
But I love the people making an effort to. I mean, because a lot of people are hung up on the fact that some our parents' generation are oh, Peg. I'm we're so beyond Peg now. Peg, icon na Gaeilge, Ban Reen, but one of my biggest videos online is just saying, did you know the word for clitoris as Gaeilge is brilliant?
Yeah.
Lovely word.
It is a gorgeous word.
Really?
It sounds way less scientific or something, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's almost.
But even the.
I was going to say almost attractive, but no.
Yeah.
No.
But even like a couple of years ago when they released the Folklore Achak, like, and you know now we have like lots of different terms for different identities and things like that, you know, and there aren't these like really weird like scientific descriptions of oh my goodness look, or like something like that.
Yeah, they're very clinical, but these ones are fresh.
They're more fun, and I think that's definitely the likes of TikTok and stuff. You can see people, you know, doing their get ready with me's, or you know, doing like hauls, you know, for the shops or whatever that they're doing.
Festive Sunday.
Yeah, it's like, it's nice, and I think any usage of it at all should be encouraged and not gay kept. And if somebody hasn't got their fucking shave in the right place or whatever, like, let's not. I mean, yes, grammar is important to keep the language going and keep it, you know, make sure. You know, I don't think we should be posting.
But it's
like,
about correcting people in the right way.
Yeah,
being like, oh, did you know what it's actually like? There's a shavu on that because this, like, explaining how it works to someone who maybe is that little bit unbeknownst to it, but is trying their best.
Yeah, let's not mansplain Gaeilge.
Well, not mansplaining. I want them to like Gaelsplain. Yeah. Do it in a nice way.
No, we're not doing that, Berlicus. But okay, and I'm kinda like, the grammar isn't really Lárnach, because language is an oral tradition. Like, if you're speaking it, it's cuma mata butún no go own. It's like there's a mistake or two there. It's the effort of speaking it and passing it on that's on Rudis Tawati, I would say. And Ciarán lay, it's all a big fat middle finger to our colonial past. Like, Brits out, Brit amok. She our Jangi, it's so Tawak for our Noshun to, like, our Feinu look Noshun to our national identity. Yeah. Is she our culture? And like, just Dane Irocht.
Absolutely. On that point, my wonderful one is the Gaeltacht and the days you spent there. Did you ever go?
Yeah.
No.
Where did you go?
I went 4 times. I went to Spittle twice in Manskull, and then a Rish, August nice in Ulskull.
Yeah.
I went to Gráinne.
Thought you need smoke crack now in Ulskull, near thought to egg like all.
Yeah, August V. It was fucking heavy going. Fast shocked to like egg old.
Your skull around the clog and like hung over. How do they hang over us, girl?
Pote. Or Tinnis Pocha.
Tinnis Pocha. No, like, nervy me a call Lurgan, like, just musician Eros, like, I know people are like, oh, Lurgan's like the big brand, and they're like the one that you shouldn't go to. Not you shouldn't go to, but it's like you don't learn any Irish. Like,
this is like TG Lurgan, is it?
Yeah.
Like okay.
Like, I came out of there.
Those music videos were like the Glee cast version of Gaeilge.
Guys, I'm in 3 of them or 4 of them.
Which ones?
Grá Mór Love Like This, the code line, and 99 Red Balloons.
Okay.
And Wasted by Tiesto.
Oh my god, we have to get a couple.
It's like
to get some clips.
I literally I know the words. It was like it's Malin Kalinita Iska.
At that age, poorly.
Yeah, it's like I like. Oh, me singing.
Yeah. No, you saying you liked girls.
Oh, no, that was the song. Well, no, but it was
Tigum.
He's a good should bring everybody.
Yeah, but in the lyrics, it's like it's Malin Kalinita Iska, and then there's a break, and then it goes earn 2 leg 2. So I like girls who are easy on the eye. It like takes a breath, and then it's like the next lyric is like. Is Bralin Bukali Ganesok? And I was like, get on, girl. Ooh. Me tried to shift girls in the Gaeltacht. Like, I remember being so upset on the last night of the Gaeltacht because I hadn't got a shift for the 3 weeks. And I was just like,
Michelle heard. I didn't shift anyone my first time in the Gaeltacht.
But like, Mich's so
girls,
gay.
Like,
back when you had all your own hair, though.
People, we same egg colony. I was just like, oh no, and I made up excuses, and everyone thought I had the highest.
Oh, Mish Fresh, and I was like, oh, like. Nimalam her. I was like, oh no, it's great.
Limbrist Central.
Yeah.
Not for me.
I don't like her.
I kissed someone over like this there.
So Don Colleen is Colossalarian and or being Colleen obvious. Neelis come called the Salamdi Och. We called her FA Cup because
everyone got to go.
Right? No.
But no, I went to fucking school.
Tone bore like she's a huge hole, and if she passed, if she walked, don't say hole. If she walked by us, you could be talking about the FA Cup. Like you'd be like, oh. I like it too, and like Claire, it's an FA Cup, but like that means she's walking by. Oh, so then, like,
as in, like, to check it out.
Yeah, like, look now she's walking by, And like
I'm surprised like
everyone-
hetero men had the foresight to not
Yeah.
just go, look at her ass.
Yeah, I have to be honest, like, you know, it's not often you'll probably hear us praising the straight boys on this pod.
we used to be like
that's
FA
kind of a
Cup,
slight-
FA
Yeah.
Cup, chanting it. No one knew what it meant. But I'd be here like swinging. I'm like, woo!
You heard it here first. Sexism is okay as long as it's funny.
Agus os Gaeilge.
And it's, and a bonus point if it's Oscar.
But yeah, like the days of the Gaeltacht, I'm sorry, any like teenagers or whatever, if they are listening, go to the Gaeltacht, and if you're in like Salosco, like Stadder Gaeilge,
Sorry,
go,
if there's any
go.
teenagers that get shocked to this podcast, go home.
Where's
I
your
would-
SNA?
I would have loved this when I was 15.
Yeah, Michelle Ash actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are your new gay best friends, everybody.
Okay, besties, whoop. You buddy on
Yeah, but Shin just.
But yeah, Camile Raw, ag dul a rash san Ulscoil, it was so much better. Like, you're obviously drinking
Yeah.
every night. Thought, like, bhí amach mar far Éireach. And in my year, there was, like, cathracha daoine. So, like, not that many of us in the year.
Yeah.
And there was a handful of us who were Éireach. And
Yeah.
we were, like, the kingpins of the year because
Yes,
gays were so fashionable when we were in
Yeah.
college. And, like, I remember we were turning down straight men in the year that wanted to kiss us to prove they weren't homophobic. And in hindsight, I'm like,
I would have
should
been against the wall.
I'm actually going to...
That's where you went to the Gaeltacht.
Okay, I'm
yeah,
going
yeah.
to
Okay.
say a name and I want you to bleep it out.
Oh, go on.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait. Oh,
Yeah.
Oh,
taught me gags.
Now,
Yeah.
I turned it down.
Oh.
And then... I don't know if you know him. He's
Anime.
kind of...
Okay, fair. Let's bleep all the names and all of the TV stations.
We'll just call them.
But yeah.
Well,
Arenos.
Yeah.
Is there any other wonderfuls for me?
go on, like. I was going to say the pop-up Gaeltacht as well. Like, when we have ours in Portlaoise, I've gone like 3 or 4 times, maybe 3. But it's just so class that like there's people from 18 to 90 there.
Yeah.
Like a kind of Gaeilge. And I am way more confident when I've had a drink. I'm like, woohoo, here comes the Gaeilge. Like,
Yeah.
but I just think they're class as well. They're just a little side note to them in reference, especially to the pop-up Gaeltacht, the Portlaoise.
I'm more of it.
But I think that's on fág go bhfuil siad like successful because being a wadníos mum winning ag daoine, people are so much more confident because it's an environment where they can drink and
Yeah.
they're used to socialising. Like I feel the same about just me socialising os Berla. I feel more comfortable, I guess, better about myself when I'm a bit tipsy, just like 1 or 2 drinks. But I think Shin like Rod Olwar like Gaeilge agus le Changacha Generalta, a bit of like Nikita from Tesco. Is that still a thing?
I was Timova in college.
Timova.
I was big Timova fan.
But like a bit of liquid courage and lube to lube up the vocal cords is ionta.
I think this is like there's less focus on you if you're like a goal in like a smoking area and you're like chatting away, and it's like almost I think when you're drinking you have a little bit of the devil in you. And you're like, it's almost like someone saying, "Oh, I dare you to do this. I dare you to do this."
You do
and there's
it.
almost this thing of like, I dare you to speak Irish now. And it's like you haven't got that normal like,
crazy.
Like you're releasing the inhibitions and you're feeling the rain in your skin. Do you know that kind of way?
I'm sorry, did we just have a telepathic moment?
Did you feel that?
I was thinking, release your inhibitions, feel the rain on your skin
confident
about
I feel.
30 seconds ago.
Yeah.
I just passed it over
Oh
to
my
you.
god.
There we go.
Wow.
Now send it to Cian.
Yeah.
I was just about to say.
we need to get matching crystals. But I think
Take it out of your hole first.
Hang on, there we go. You'll need a bigger one. But I feel like there's kind of
She grabbed
no,
her.
he didn't like
gross.
that. Oh god.
Any rain, slander.
We can't tell butt jokes here. We're a highbrow podcast about education. But I feel like there's, you definitely have more confidence and just kind of more of the devil in you where like you're not as afraid to make a mistake. Like, it's like if someone says to you, "I'll go up and ask that fella to kiss you." Like you wouldn't do it when you were sober, but you might if you were like drunk. And it's the same thing because it's like even if you get pied or whatever, you're like, "Oh, whatever, I've had a few drinks." And it's like if you make
It's
a mistake,
long.
I've
you're
never
like,
been pied,
for sure, look, I'm locked, I'm only giving it a big go, shit, like I haven't spoke Irish since I was in school. It's kind of
safety net.
it's a safety net. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's a
So
good
what
one.
we're saying is get polluted drunk before you're leaving third oral.
Yeah, first. Yeah, just be before your oral, just down an agin of vodka. Please drink responsibly and don't drink if you're underage because we don't
and
support
remind you
that.
to always drink responsibly.
Please always drink responsibly. Don't spill it.
Well, speaking of the wonderful of Ciarán and Gaeilge, post, pogue, pass. Let's play a game.
I I love a game.
Play the new alert.
Daithí O'Shea, Michael D, Gráinne Seoige.
Oh, I'm fizzing.
So poke, pose, pass, kiss, marry, avoid. Kiss, marry, pass.
Kiss Mary Pass.
Yeah.
Discuss.
Oh, it's even Lum Daithí O'Shea. Like, oh my god, that, like, him and the Rose Tree, you know I'm a big fan, girls, but...
August and Trasflán do Grúige, the new hair transplant,
Yeah,
doing wonders.
Does it? Like, go Holland.
Yeah, it was a good job actually. He is looking well.
Yeah, he's faking.
But like, I'm kind of Miguel D.
Yeah, it's like, it's even Lum Miggledy fresh and like...
Right, I'm gonna go first. I'm gonna jump
Does
in and
nice
get
gay
the-
icon Miggledy? Like,
Yeah,
like,
I think he no.
Yeah, we're not going to out
Yeah.
people.
Yeah,
No.
yeah.
Cat.
Lavender Marriage, what's up?
Leonard.
I Fosfin Gráinne Seoige because she is just a massive bride, and I'd say like she would just be a good wife. She gives like good wife energy.
Wow, what is it, the 1950s?
is her fella South African?
Yeah, well, he owns like a lot of diamond mines or gold.
Yeah,
or something.
something
Oh, there we go. There's the real answer.
Yeah, so presumably
You're in it for that.
settlement. She might have a few bob. So stunning.
You're in it for the money.
Still not yet. We're in it for the argument. Okay,
You
then I'm gonna say Folkfin. Do you know what? I'm gonna put a big dirty pogue on Michael D because I think he is.
Dobby is a free elf.
Yeah, he's a gorgeous man. He's a great ambassador for Ireland.
Would you just
and-
kiss him on like the top of the head?
Yeah, I
Just a
just give him
little-
a big old kiss on the top of his kiln.
Oh,
And I'd
love,
say,
that's
love you,
good.
girl, and thank you for your service. girl.
You pass on Daithí.
And I'm gonna have to put him in the Busker Brewsker, unfortunately. Tom Brown or Daithí. It's not me. It's the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game.
Okay, me. I think post Daithí O'Shea, Mar Nora Douche, every module I fucking seeing him, I'd be like, woohoo!
Ooh,
Daddy.
you never get out and do it.
I know. I wouldn't have to. I'd have his RT salary paid.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, marry Daithí. Oh, yeah, Pogue Mihal D Higgins.
Oh my God, it's
Yeah.
Gráinne gone in there.
Gráinne's past Gráinne. Like, love you, girl.
Oh,
Think
Gráinne.
you're a big ride, but
Yeah.
sorry.
So you're going for Daithí, Daddy na Gaeilge. In fairness, it's only after popping into my head now, like the OG Daddy na Gaeilge, which I'll come to in a second. But let us know in the comments who are the biggest rides in Ciarán and Gaeilge that you think should have been on that list. But Daddy na Gaeilge, Douglas Tahija. I don't know how much you know about him. I did my thesis on him. How much you
You're
know
going to
about
have to educate
Dougie?
us.
Literally, okay, Daddy na Gaeilge, the first president of Ireland,
Okay, Neutron.
Oh,
the
yes.
first president
Oh,
of the
sorry.
Gaelic League,
Yeah.
which is Conor na Gaeilge now,
Yup.
and the first professor of modern Irish in UCD ever.
Go
Oh
on.
my God.
He is Daddy na Gaeilge.
And Roscommon, man.
Russ, come on.
Russ, come on.
Jesus, the Rossies did something.
I know. Yeah, well, I know.
It's like,
I like the Roscommon man now.
I think Douglas would give
Yeah.
Daithí a run for his money.
you were marrying Daithí a minute ago.
Yeah, okay, I'll take Daithí. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, I'll have
Yeah.
Douglas then.
You'd have to live in Corkick for
Yeah.
Today Show, wouldn't
Yeah,
you?
I could be doing the cooking or something.
Up the Rebels.
Yeah, up the arse.
Oh my God.
Ceartlóir, Damarudi Graushib, Kawarla Hort de Gráinne, Modula Changan Gaeilge. If you were to give our listeners one piece of advice to slay the Irish language, let's do this in 5 fuckles. So 5 words or less. What advice you give them to like slay Gaeilge? Ciarán Lannert.
Okay, I'll go first. So, Dane the fucking Yeehill, babes.
Oh, Pinto.
Oh, now that's great. I'm. Oh,
Let's put you to shame.
yeah.
Do your best, girls.
Okay, like, no be burha your class.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
no be burha your class. Like, if someone like, anytime I'm nervous by speaking Irish, and I tell the person who I'm speaking Irish to, like, I'll be in the middle of a choral, and like I'm just like, oh, I'm so sorry if I'm like really bad at Irish, and they're like, no, you're flying it, your class. So no be burha lads, your class.
Did they say that when you're speaking English as well?
Yeah, no, we're dumb kind to in Midlands.
Is he angry or happy? I can't tell.
The caveman over there.
Oh, please! Did you know Laois is the most landlocked county in Ireland?
Is it?
Yeah.
Yes, every county. I know
The
you're
only
used to
county
tell
that
this.
doesn't touch county that doesn't touch the sea.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
Hoplish.
I'm surprised that didn't pop up in
Riveting.
the episode earlier. I'm surprised I'm the one that brought
Bingo.
Bram Kyuntuk now that...
Landlocked Sullivan over here.
Yeah.
Bram Kyuntuk now that you both said bilingual things. Mine is all Osberla.
Oh God.
Actually, no, it's not.
Shoneen over here.
Shoni. Keen.
You and Brenda Power.
Busbo pass.
Oh my God, we should have put her in the Busker Brewsker big time.
She's already in the Busker Brewsker, clawing her way out. Ireno Scals, replace English words with Gaeilge.
Yes.
And there's a content creator, Gaeilge, who does this on Instagram. It's like, okay, you don't have to be able to speak language, but you're in the shop, you're buying a coffee, end the interaction with Gurmila Slán.
Yeah.
It's just small changes, irit on lay that you can do to bring Nismo Gaeilge into your life.
And it's so nice when you do it and somebody says it back, because like a lot of the times, like,
Yeah.
like if I do it, I'm like, oh, go me like there's Slán or whatever.
Yeah.
And when they say like, oh, falls real back, you're like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, hello.
Yeah.
So you get a little giggle. You're like, oh, hello.
And take them,
fun.
like, being sé Jackar Changanu at Owlum, but it's about those small steps. Like, you've made it this far in the podcast, I presume. If you're still here, you can do the basics. And it is the likes of Cunnas Tatu, Diagwich, Slán, Gurmila, whatever. 99% of the country knows that much. So, like, if you say it, they'll probably say it back to you.
Yeah, and also every week on our socials we're going to be posting our store football section where we'll have some fun words from the week that you can use in everyday life.
Gaeilge on the go. Yup.
Stunning.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you're listening on Spotify, let us know in the comment section below your advice to slay Gaeilge in 5 focal. And while you're there, please leave us a review. It takes 2 seconds and it'll help to push this podcast to more people. Gurmila.
Right, Chinne, for the first episode of Gaylinn, gcómhpháirt le Camile Thai, good mood Thai food, an Irish-owned business founded right here in the heart of Dublin. Dov siúd Gaeilge linn to súlagum go bhaintsibh taitnavas, and we'll see you next week. Ná Dame Darman. If you want to get in touch with us, you'll find us on Instagram at Gaylinn Podcast, email us gaylinnpodcast@gmail.com, or drop us a comment below on Spotify, as Ciarán just begged for. Thomas Jigstnu, Clishtol, Cardic Capelship. We'll be back in Chuck and Shahulgan wherever you get your podcast. Bye.
Slán.
Slán, adios, bye-bye.